Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a magnificent day today. Well, today I got into the game from Happy. Happy is this gentleman from England that stays up early in the morning, his time to hang out with us, and in our evenings, and platoon with us and such. And really nice guy, yeah. But well, he'll let you know like in a heartbeat if you're screwing up, and I like that. So. Happy is an accomplished light tank driver and a phenomenal TD guy. And he's been around forever, and he's an all around just a great tanker and a good friend of mine. And he sent this to me, and he is on this Malinovka map, which is like a spotter's paradise, man. It's just hard to beat this map, especially if you're a top tier light tank driver. As long as you ain't facing like an ELC even 90 or something like that. This is a great tank, and he's going to take it out. He's going to go to the classic spotting locations. So if you're an up and coming spotter and you want to learn how to spot, this is a great map, a great game to watch, and you can certainly learn a lot from some of the locations he goes to and when to go. So Happy, again, man, thank you for sending it to me, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Y'all, I hope you like it. Without further ado, let's get to it. Thanks for watching. So Happy's team's going to spawn on the south side of this Malinovka map. And this is like I said in the intro, this is a spotter's paradise, man. And when he gets going, he's going to head directly to the magical bush between G5 and 6. And across the big open area, the enemy has one just like it. So Happy's got this thing loaded for bear. He's got all the bounty equipment, muffler, binocs, and vents. So he's got good vision on the move, good camo on the move. He's very confident in it, as you can see. And he's going to gingerly pull up into this little bush right here. And watch what he's doing. He's making sure that he's not going to go past it, get himself spotted. Very carefully. He's going to try to turn himself around so he can bug out real quick if he has to. He's lighting these dudes up. Watch this. This is hilarious to me. Well, it's beautiful. If you're a light tank driver, watch all the shots start flying. Take a sip of my coffee. It's early in the morning. Look at that. This is so awesome. And this is why you come to that spot, and why they're not blind firing this bush, I don't know. He's already up 1,000, or he's over 1,000 spotting assist damage already. Now he's gonna try to move this bush here gets them just a little bit closer, helps bite into their camo. So a lot of your TDs got camo nets and such, and they're going to be dark. I mean, if he had binocs, he could probably light him up even more. But it means you have to stop, let him engage to get that extra 25%. But with these coated optics, man, you always have that vision. So pretty good. They basically have to shoot to get spotted. If they shoot or move to get spotted. And Happy's gonna let this sit here and play out until there's no more, you can't sit here forever. One of his teammates just died. So there you go. There's 1,251 hit points of damage that would have not have happened if he hadn't come out here. Most likely, and Happy's going to be calling for his teammates to shoot that bush directly across from him, the other magical bush that Wargaming has purposely put out, out these little spots here for this reason alone. I want to say I saw a video with Skill who screamed all the way across the map in a T100, LT100 tier 10, and got all the way over here to the enemy magical bush and just had a field day. But man, you got to have a super fast tank for that. Happy's going to relocate to a bush right around, where is it? It's going to be right around D7 area. It's over to his left. You can kind of see it. He's gonna just kind of sneak into this little bush here. He's gonna make a turn here so he doesn't get spotted by the people down there in the bottom. That bush directly in front of him. He's gonna pull up into that bush and linger there for a while. These are classic spotting locations for passive spotting. You know, now if you have multiple light tanks with wheelies, it changes everything. A lot of your passive spotting goes out the window because these wheelies and these other light tanks just randomly running around will spot you if they get inside your, inside your blue circle. They proxy spot you, or you greedily take a shot as a light tank while you're sitting there passively spotting in the bush. If you take a shot, you're dead. There's a good chance you're not going to survive it because you just can't, you got 5 or 6 guns trained on you. It's kind of hard to dodge. I guess it can happen, but it's tough. He's going to linger here for a while, then he's going to take a dip. He's going to take a turn and go down to that little dip to his left. His team, I forgot to mention that Humble Nation is platooned up with him, and they have won the hill, it looks like, which is awesome. And they're going to be putting the pressure down the hill, which is this becomes a difficult fight because now you're fighting. You're going to be fighting dudes that are in cover in a tree line, so it can be difficult to root those dudes out of there. His teammate there in the T20, that dude's got that thing 3 mark, man. He's pretty good in that tank, obviously. Happy's basically saying, hey man, shoot that bush, and it looks like somebody in his teammate is, which is awesome, because that's probably where the light tank is. So basically what happens is if he takes the left, it's gonna be really hard to not get spotted if he dips down in there, because he needs to get in them bushes to his left, as you're about to see. His teammates are pushing down the hill really well, so this is where he's gonna head to. He's gonna take this little dip, and he does get spotted. He's going to sit there for just a second and try to go dark. He's going to try to go dark. And he's going to ease up into these bushes right here. This is beautiful. And now he can spot. And there you go. And he's got this dude lit up. His T-43 is getting worked over by his teammates, which is beautiful. If you want to know how to spot Malinovka, this is how you do it. If you're going to do passive spotting, if you're a light tank and there's only one of you on your each side, no, I suppose if there's 2, one is running around. Usually it's one spot in the center stays down south, spot in the center, and the other one makes this little northern approach right here. Yeah, you can end this game pretty quickly if you have shooters, Man, I would have took that shot all day. There again, I'm not a great light tank driver. That is tough not to take. His team's down by 1. He really needs look at the map control. His team's got great map control. They own almost half the map. Slowly pushing these dudes into this corner. See if he can get a shot on this PZ. Nope, he's not going to take it. The AT-8 and the T-29 are kind of hemmed up behind cover because they're getting worked over from the dudes and from the bushes. It's hard to go downhill from there, kind of on both sides. I mean, they've balanced this map both sides are about the same. Both sides are difficult to go downhill. You've done all the fighting, you won the hill. and now you're stuck on it because you can't go down because the dudes are in cover. See, there you go. Man, probably he would just be tapping and letting him know he's here, giving away his position. He'd get spotted, and he'd probably will probably die. And there goes the enemy light tank. He's set on fire, and that's beautiful. Now now he's free to roam about the map and just rain destruction on these dudes because he doesn't have to worry about the enemy light tank coming after him or lighting him up. So here we go. Let the shenanigans begin. All he's got to do is get this T43 out of the way. T43 is smart. He knows somebody's sitting over here. I'd have killed that dude. I'd have taken a shot on him. Probably would have died. Probably would have got spotted, bounced the shot, and died like a muppet. Cromwell B's coming down here. He's more or less a light tank. Well, I mean, not a light tank, but more or less. Yeah. Take a drink of my coffee here. I usually make these videos on the weekends. Work during the week, so not a lot of opportunity. So I get up early in the morning, and that's what I do. It's quiet in the house, and it's just me. Well, and my 2 dogs. So I sit here, drink coffee, and make videos. He's pulling up here in this other bush. Their P43 is lit up. Hold on. I gotta pause for just a second. Okay, I'm back. So my dogs were in there playing with their toys and squeaky balls and stuff. It's just like all right, so back to the game. So his team is up by 2, which is beautiful. The enemy light tank died, and he's about to start. He's going to make a move here. He's lingered long enough. The passive game is just about played out. So this pesky T43 needs to die, and there you go. Now he's going to roll. Now the rest of this game is going to be active. He's up by 4. He spots the M10 RBFM. This thing's got 8 rounds of just pure hatred. And here he goes. Humble's making his run. There he is. He takes out the STRV M42 French Swiss tank, premium tank. Takes him out. There's the M10. Does a little dipsy doodle turn there. Humble's screaming down the A line. And we got an M10, 2 Arties, and then a medium tank somewhere. T-3485M was last spotted. And there he is. He's lit up. It's like Humble's smashing him. Humble's got 7 hit points left. Takes out the T-3485M, which is pretty important here at the end. There's a leaf blower, pesky leaf blower. Takes out the leaf blower. Humble's got like 7 hit points left. He's had a pretty good game, man. He's been in the business the whole time. Let's see. Happy only had some shots left, and that's a game. But that was a great. This is a classic example of how to play a light tank. Well, Malinovka, you know, if you're gonna do passive spotting, so let's see what Happy did. He got 2nd class mastery badge, spotter. Got brothers in arms, which was pretty cool. Scout, which is pretty rare, and then patrol duty. So let's see what he did for damage. He had 482 damage by shooting his gun. He had 3,209 assist damage. Remember, this was a tier 7 to tier 6 through 7 game, tier 5 through 7. He had combined damage was 3,690, 3 kills, 9 spots. Let's see, he killed the STRV M42, the T-3485M, and the leaf blower, which allowed those guys to get brothers in arms. So because Humble had 3 kills. He had 3 kills. And if Humble would have died, it would have been no brothers in arms. So it's just, but that's how it's World of Tanks. That's how it goes. But yeah, if you want to, if you're itching to play light tanks, look for games like this and try to emulate it. It's not always going to work out for you, but this was a textbook example of how to spot on Malinovka. This was there's another, the south, or which is say the east side of the map. There's a certain way to spot that if there's 2 light tanks, and that way you can put pressure on both sides. And the enemy's going to be doing the same thing. You wonder why everybody is getting lit up on the west side. That's because they have a light tank sitting in a bush. There's a couple bushes in the center you can go to and light that whole side of that map up. It's not, I love playing the light tanks. I love watching all that damage roll in, and it's just pretty cool. So great job, man. I have this tank and I haven't played it much, but it makes me want to pull it out and play it. So I started having to play light tanks because of the Arnie mission. Well, the Mila missions for the holiday ops, and it was fun. It was fun to get back out into a light tank and play it. So I'll play it more. So anyway, y'all, thank you so much for coming back to the channel and checking it out and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If it wasn't complete garbage, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell. You know what that does. And if you got a game that you're proud of, send it to me and we'll load it up and it'll be awesome. So y'all take care. I hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.